Are you thinking of moving to Central Alberta? Or maybe you already live here. Or maybe you know somebody that's thinking of moving to Central Alberta. In this video, we are going to show you what Central Alberta has to offer as far as winter activities.
So if this is your first time to our channel, please hit the like below and the bell for notifications so you can get notified whenever we have our next video. So my name is Jason, this is Sylvan. So us and our team get emails, notifications every day from people looking to move to Central Alberta. So if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, we'd love to help you out. So please send us an email, text, or message. Be happy to get back to you as quick as possible. So here we go.
All right. So like I said, we all know cities and towns have endless activities in the winter for you as an individual, maybe a senior, or maybe you as a whole family. But within Red Deer, we just wanted to highlight some of what we have to offer and then take you on a tour of some of our outlying cities. So first of all, Jason and I want to talk to you about skating rinks. Who doesn't like skating rinks? And even if you don't like skating, maybe you just want to grab a coffee at one of the coffee shops that we've talked about in some of our other channels. If you liked and subscribed, you would know what we're talking about. Anyway, so in Red Deer, many of our subdivisions, well, mostly all of our subdivisions have hockey rinks. They have the big hockey rinks that have the boards that come supplied with hockey nets for the hockey player in you, or if you just want to shoot some pucks with your kids, or if you're learning to skate and you usually hold on to the edge, it's good for that too. But if you're not into a hockey stick or shooting pucks, they always put another rink outside that one so that you can skate at your leisure, not having to worry about those hockey pucks or those crazy hockey players going a Mach 10 on those skates. As I mentioned, every subdivision has their outdoor rinks. In some of our other videos that you may have seen, we highlighted our indoor skating facilities. So if you want to go back and look at that, you can see that in our recreational facilities video, and it will give you an in-depth look into those rinks.
Yeah, Red Deer really has a lot of good ones. The biggest ones are the Cullicut Center, the Rec Center, DH Daw Center. Those are the largest indoor skating rinks, but Red Deer is known for its outdoor hockey rinks. So
one of our favorite places to visit in the wintertime with our family, and our kids have grown up there. Jason and I have grown up in Red Deer and have been serving our clients in real estate for over 18 years. And we love to spend time at Bower Ponds. And what do we do at Bower Ponds?
There's so many things to do in Bower Ponds. But in the winter time, we grab a hot chocolate and we go skating. So they've got a really nice little pond that they clear off, and there's a place to have a hockey arena rink size. And they've also got it cleared all the way around Bower Ponds, so you can do a nice long skate all around the pond.
And if you're feeling romantic, if you're with that special someone, it does have a nice bridge that you get to skate under. You can tour around. There's lights. And Bower Ponds actually runs right around the Red Deer River that runs right through Red Deer. Don't worry if you don't have skates or a helmet. They can rent them to you. So you can just show up, grab your hot chocolate, put on your skates, put on your helmet, and head out. They also have the skating bars to help kids or adults if you're just learning to skate so you don't fall over. If skating's not for you, there is such a great hill there. It's so fun to toboggan onto this hill. And if you get enough speed, you can manage to get right onto the ice rink. And when you're done all of that, you can cozy up by the fire that's right on the pond and warm up, have your hot chocolate, and visit with your family and friends. It's great for gatherings, birthday parties, or like I said, that romantic evening out.
Yeah, it really is the best place year-round for families. So the next part we want to highlight is called Heritage Ranch in Red Deer, and it's right along the Highway 2 corridor going between Calgary and Edmonton, right next to the Alberta Sports Hall of Fame. And the Heritage Ranch is home to year-round activities. In the wintertime, there's lots of horses around there. There's lots of walking trails that are really good for cross-country skiing. There are steps if you really want to get active, and you can run up and down the steps, and they keep those cleared off in the wintertime for all the people that are wanting to do those. So there's a lot of things. There's a really nice restaurant. It's called Westlake Grill, and it is one of the top restaurants in Red Deer. So whether you want to be outside or you want to come inside, Heritage Ranch really has so much to offer.
But some of Red Deer's most favorite thing to do there is what?
The favorite thing to do is the horse sleigh rides. So they've got some really nice Clydesdale horses, and they've got a sleigh in the wintertime and some wagons in the summer. But a really nice thing in the night is to get some hot chocolate with your date or your friends and go out on the sleigh. It's about a half an hour to 45-minute ride. So it's not too long, but it's really neat going through the trees and down into the river valley and back up to the Heritage Ranch.
They will supply you with a blanket and make sure you're cozy. And like Jason said, this is a 30-minute sleigh ride, and you can pre-book this. So you can pre-book it with one person, or you can pre-book it with your family so that you'll be sure to get onto it. And I just want to highlight, there is 60,000 lights that you get to tour through when you go on this sleigh ride. And if you follow along, we have provided a link so at Heritage Ranch where you can go on there, book it, take a look at it, and book your sleigh ride for you and your family. It's such a wonderful experience, and we highly recommend it.
So the next thing we wanted to highlight are the trails. So Red Deer's were known for its amazing trail system throughout the river valley and throughout the communities. Red Deer has over 110 kilometers of paved trails, as well as some gravel ones as well around Riverbend. That's another facility we'll be talking about at another time. But the cross-country skiing in the wintertime is really great. They groom the trails to keep them nice and smooth, so both runners and cross-country skiers can ski alike.
So as you can see, we have posted the link for the City of Red Deer, which we post throughout our channels, our videos on our channel. This is really such a great website where you can find anything that's happening within the city. So just click in cityofreddeer.ca, and there's a bunch of tabs, which you can see in our photo here, that you can drop down and you can look at tourism, you can look at trails, you can look at activities. Again, we talked about that look and book in a different video. So the look and book, if you haven't watched some of our other videos, is the guide that the city puts out where you can pick any activity that could come to mind, whether it's as simple as finding someone to play checkers with, maybe pickleball, putting your kids in dance, exercise classes, the hours of operations at the pools or the skating rinks. Anything that you want to know is in this book, and it's also online, and it's the look and book, which we can post that for you guys as well. Or like we've said, please subscribe, put your information below, reach out to us, and we will be happy to give you any information about any of these topics or any of these points that we've mentioned. Canyon Ski Hill has an adventure waiting for the whole family. So Canyon Ski Hill is located
just 10 minutes east of Red Deer on Highway 12, and is one of Canada's largest non-mountainous ski resort. So it's over 80 acres. It's in the Red Deer River Valley. It has over 23 runs, 6 lifts of all different levels. So you have the green runs right up to the black runs.
And if you're feeling wild and crazy, or you have those kids that you just want to burn off some steam, you can head over to the train park. What's the train park all about?
That is where all the snowboarders go. That's where they get to be wild and crazy and have their fun there.
So they can ride rails and they can do all the crazy things that snowboarders do. And you can either watch or you can turn a blind eye like I probably would do.
And there's also right down to the little kids. So there's a magic carpet so if you're learning right from the little 2-year-olds and even younger we've seen, it's right from there. And they have an excellent ski program. There's jumps and bumps, there's racing, all that stuff. So Canyon really is excellent for all levels of skiing and snowboarding.
And once you make your way off that magic carpet, you can head on over to the T-bar if you're brave enough. Some of us skip the T-bar because it's a little scary and head right to the chairlift. Now, as we mentioned before in this video about the look and book, you can go onto the City of Red Deer website and go to the look and book and register for ski classes for yourself, the kids, and over Christmas break, they offer so many great ski camps that keeps the kids busy and really does evolve their skills. Now, if skiing's not something that you really want to do, there's much more to do at Canyon. You can head over to the 2 Park, which has 2 steep hills, which are so much fun. And don't worry, you don't have to walk back up. You go down and they haul you back up on your tube. So it really maximizes the time, and it really allows for you to do something different than your regular old tobogganing hill in your neighborhood. What else can you do at Canyon, Jason?
Well, when you're cold, it's got a really nice lodge. So it's got a full range of rentals, which is great. And it's got a fireplace. There's a lounge as well as a restaurant cafe. So they've got some really good food. What's your favorite food there, Shalane?
The poutine. So if you are a Red Deerian or home to Red Deer, you will know that the poutine at Canyon Ski Hill is to die for. It is so delicious. Jason, maybe he's not a poutine guy, but I am. But if you want to just have a coffee, like Jason said, you can nestle up to the cozy fire. It's so amazing in there. And the whole back of the chalet is windows from top to bottom. So the lodge is located at the bottom of the hill, which most are. And you can watch your kids ski, or you can head out on the deck and watch them out there on those nice days. It's a wraparound deck and it has stairs to go down. So if you choose, you can get a walking pass. If you don't want to ski or tube or do any things that the hill has to offer, you can get a walking pass, and it allows you to walk along the hills as far as you really want to walk up, or that your legs will take you, to watch the kids and see what it's all about. But if you want to do all the things that Canyon has to offer, don't worry. You don't have to buy a ticket for skiing, a ticket for the tubing, or a ticket for walking. You can get an all-inclusive pass. And again, if you go on the Canyon Ski Hill website, it's going to tell you the hours of operation. It's going to show you some photos, and it's going to tell you what all these prices are. And another good thing that in Central Alberta is if you have children in grade 4, they get a special pricing for a pass. So you might want to look into that as well. But if you want us to give you all the information on that and send it to you directly, we are happy to do so. And what do you have to do? Hit the bell to subscribe.
Sign below.
Or drop your information in the comments, or just reach out to us at your leisure. Like we said, Jason and I were always happy to help you navigate through moving to Central Alberta, whether it's buying a house in 9 days, 90 days, or finding out what we have to offer.
So just let us know in the comments below as we're going through these videos if this is information that's helpful to you guys. We want to make sure that these videos are valuable to your time. So just give us some feedback. We're happy to respond to you.
So still at Canyon, I know we have highlighted what you can do outside with your toque and mitts and your ski gear on, but the fun doesn't end there. Canyon Ski Hill is really home to so many great activities. So if you want to plan a Christmas party, a wedding, or if you want to plan a birthday party or an event for your business, Canyon has different rooms, different facilities within it that they set aside for you to go in, decorate. You can bring your own food there. You can use their food. It is a magical place, as you'll see on the video, as the photos that we've posted here. Now, I know we're talking about winter activities, but some of the crazy activities that do happen here in the summer, and we might as well touch on it while we're here.
Sure.
Right? What is that new coaster that we have?
Yeah, they just built that last year. So it is a coaster. It goes right from the top to the bottom, and it winds throughout the run. So it's really nice. Canyon really is a gem of Red Deer. And the company that owns it has really expanded the last 5 to 10 years. And so it is a year-round facility. So spring, summer, winter, fall, it has a lot of races in the summertime. So it really has everything. It's a great facility.
And they do make snow. So like this year, we didn't have snow for much of the beginning of the winter, but the hill was open and kids were out there, families were out there enjoying it. So if you buy a year pass, don't worry about what the weather looks like. You definitely can keep skiing, and they do not close the hill unless it's extremely cold, and they are out there checking that temperature to make sure that they are on top of it, so they can let you know, so you're not wasting your time driving out there or wasting your time sending your kids out there. It is very informative, and that website does definitely take care of any questions that you might have.
So next, we're going to head west of Red Deer to the town called Sylvan Lake. So Sylvan is a year-round family community. In the wintertime, it's amazing. They obviously clear off a lot of the area along the Lakeshore Drive lake. So there's lots of skating. There's hockey going on there. There's tons of ice fishing. There's even shops that we'll highlight in some videos, just to show you the different shops that are open both year-round as well as just summertime.
So as Jason mentioned, there are many activities to do on the 15-kilometer freshwater lake of Sylvan Lake, but he mentioned that there is skating. One of the most amazing things that Sylvan Lake offers in the wintertime is called Light Up the Lake. It is so much fun, and it is the kickoff to kind of Christmas, and it is such a big festivity. People are decorating the spruce trees outside. They have all of the lights along the lake on Lakeshore lit up, even these big rocks, everything that they could possibly light up, they light up. There's music, there's fireworks. It's a huge kind of festival for not only people that live in Sylvan Lake, but anybody that wants to tour around there.
Yeah, it really is a highlight for sure.
You have to check it out. And again, you can go to the Sylvan Lake website, and there are definitely photos of Light Up the Lake on there. We encourage you to check it out. It is so much fun. And especially with the mild weather that Central Alberta has to offer most of the time, you just need your toucan mitts and away you go to enjoy the whole day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the funnest activities is the polar dip. So if you're an extremist and you want to jump into the frigid ice cold water, it's always for good charities and fundraisers, but that's always annually, and it is a lot of fun to go there. Take your hot chocolate if you don't want to participate, and just watch the people that go in and come out.
The whole town comes out. It is a big deal. They cut nice holes in the lake. They have festivities going on. And these crazy people, I hate to say it, but I would never jump in it, but this guy would, wear their shorts or bikinis and they dive in, and it is such a good time. Aside from Light Up the Lake and the fishing and the skating and the snowmobiling and all the things that this lake has to offer, check it out. You might like it. You might want to sign up. I don't know.
And it's only a short 10-minute drive west of Red Deer, so it is really close and convenient for everybody.
One more place that we want to mention is Gull Lake. And if you're already driving, already at Sylvan Lake from Red Deer, you may as well just keep going. Gull Lake really isn't that far from Red Deer. It's a short distance.
So Shalane, in fact, Gull Lake is 46 kilometers from Red Deer, and Sylvan Lake is about 20 kilometers. So
Wow.
that gives you a better idea of where you want to be as far as distances.
Gull Lake is known as a summer village, but it also has so many great winter activities. This is a small town with a big and mighty community feel. Everybody that lived there is like a big family. So if that's what you're looking for, you might want to consider reaching out to us on our team at the Walls Real Estate Group if you have already subscribed. And if not, we'll be happy to tell you more about Gull Lake. But for now, we're sticking to some of the fun winter activities that go on there.
So if you don't like the big hustle and bustle that comes along with Sylvan Lake, Gull Lake's an excellent alternative. It's much quieter, but the lake itself is huge. It's probably bigger than Sylvan Lake, and like I say, it's not nearly as busy. So there's a lot of lake. So if you want to go skating or ice fishing or go out on your quads or sleds, there's so many opportunities out in Gull Lake as well.
It is quite the phenomenon for ice fishing, let me tell you. So if you visit the website georgies.ca that we post here for you to look at, write that down quick, georgies.ca, you can rent an ice fishing shack. You do not need to have your own. He will haul it out there for you if it's not already there. And it is done up in style. So ladies, if you're thinking it's just a timber shack, no, these things are very nice. Check out the pictures that we post here above, and you can see them, or you can go on that website georgies.ca. Now if you want to take your ice fishing experience to a whole other level,
like some do,
what can you do, Jason?
Well, you can go hot tubbing while you're ice fishing.
And if you're not from Canada and you're from the States and you're thinking, yeah, how do you put a hot tub on the ice, as some of the comments we've seen? You can. It's doable. We do it. Our kids do it. It's so much fun. Imagine sitting in the hot tub with your fishing rod, catching some walleye.
And we have proof that has happened.
You see the videos. One of those videos is our daughter. So if you decide after you went onto Georgie's website and you want to book this ice fishing shack, you'll notice that it's an ice fishing shack for two or an ice fishing shack for the whole family. Maybe it's a guy's night, or maybe it's even a ladies' night. Who says you even have to bait a hook? You can just go out there, hang out in your hot tub, have a fire on the lake, and just enjoy the outdoors.
So at Gull Lake, the fun doesn't end on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So they have outdoor hockey, which they have a tournament going on every year, and it's growing, and the popularity is great. And if hockey's not for you, if you can believe it, there's curling. Not in the curling rink, but on the lake.
It is so amazing. The community band together and they made this huge sheet for curling. So they have the rocks, they have it set up. All you got to do is put your team in and have some fun out on the lake. It is a great experience, fun for the whole family, no matter what you want to do at Gull Lake. And we talked about georgies.ca. There's also great food and snacks there. So if you don't feel like packing a cooler, packing snacks, you can hit that up and grab a hot dog or maybe a poutine, whatever it is you like. So as you can see from our video, there's so much to do in Central Alberta within a few minutes walk or a few minutes drive, or even within an hour's drive. We only highlighted some of our favorite things to do within Central Alberta.
So if you liked what you've seen and you want to see more, please subscribe, hit the like button below as well as the bell for notifications, and we'll send you some more videos and let you know when the next videos are up.
And don't forget, As we've already told you, if you're thinking of moving to Central Alberta in 9 months, 9 days, or 9 years, it doesn't matter. Jason and I with the Walls Real Estate Group and our team will be happy to help you with that journey and tour you around any of these fantastic areas.
So just leave a comment below or send us an email, message, or a phone call. We'll be happy to connect with you.